Listen, Dolly Parton's Jolene is one of the best songs ever written. Like, I know she gets a bunch of accolades, but I still feel she's kind of underrated. Some people only know her as Hannah Montana's Mima, but I'm not lying when I say that Dolly at this age, at this point in time, can still get laughs from people.
I think he kind of fantasizes like a threesome with us. I think he can't even get it out to pee, much less get it up to three.
So not only is she hilarious, she's had 25 songs reach the #1, but I come to find out that Dolly Parton has a theme park called Dollywood up in Tennessee. Like, I like some of the Dolly songs. What does Dolly know about theme parks? Well, now Mrs. Parton has a movie around her that she also did the soundtrack for, and I gotta say, Dumplin ain't no Sierra Burgess. Let me explain. So this movie's based off of a book of the same name that revolves around a girl named Willowdean whose aunt practically indoctrinated the importance of Dolly Parton to her, practically saying, she is us. And for those who saw Netflix's other show, Insatiable, and hated it, I thought it was fun trash, I think this one will make up for it. Jennifer Aniston produces and plays the mom in this movie, but the clear standout is Danielle Macdonald. I've seen her rapping in the movie Patty Cakes, revolting against Nazis and Skin, and now she's entering a beauty pageant in Dumplin. Girl's got range. Her and her friend Ellen were practically raised by her Aunt Lucy until she passed away before their final year of high school, and since she's always been disconnected to her mom who runs a beauty pageant, she decides to compete in said beauty pageant in order to spite her and cause a revolution. And the part that hit me the most about this movie was that Will was always comfortable with her body, right? Like, she never second guessed herself until people started making her feel insecure. So it's kind of like when you're a kid and you're used to being carefree until you go to middle school and, you start questioning the hair on your arms if you're a girl because people call it out, how short you are compared to all the other dudes in the locker room. And it's something that continues until you're older. Like, I've always been so used to the demographics around me and I never thought anything of it until I went up to Minnesota and realized they don't mind cartoons up there. So Will's protest attracts another girl named Millie who's also been getting bullied. Hannah, the Hot Topic chick from Hellfest who's toned it down a bit for this movie. And her friend Ellen, who Will doesn't want to join the cause cause reasons. The thing with Will is that she's clearly being angsty, right? Obviously people looking down on you every time you say your Jennifer Aniston's daughter can get to you, but your own mother being distant from you is even worse. She almost even ruins her shot with a hot kid named Bo because she can't fathom a dude like that liking her and not Becca the pageant queen, but he legit fell in love with her confidence. That's way better than Sierra writing a mixtape for the dude she catfished.
Wait, hold on. Stop.
It isn't until her friends take her to this bar that her aunt used to frequent that she realizes that Dolly Parton didn't just impact busty blondes who own theme parks, but various people. And so instead of crashing the pageant like she wanted to, she decides to actually take it serious and make a message out of it. Millie ends up winning first runner-up, Will and her mom bond, and like a lot of these young adult adaptations on Netflix, they're bound to have a sequel. I mean, there's already a follow-up book called Puddin' that focuses on Millie and Callie. We already saw how Millie's mom is kind of a witch who annually sends her daughter up to fat camp, and Callie is the dance captain who saw Bring It On way too many times. So seeing their dynamic and how they oppose each other and how they're gonna have to come together as the lead for the sequel, I think would be a really cool thing to do once Netflix gives it the green light. Which, after giving a season 2 to this, they better.
He's a child molester.
Which means I might actually have a shot.
Thank you guys for checking out this video. A big shout out to everyone who recommended this one. I was actually impressed by it. It's not like the thing I would be attracted to the most, but I thought it was actually a pretty good story, and I get why people are like rewatching this like crazy. People have seen it like 11 times. Some of you who had recommended it to me on Twitter said that you guys have been binging this or are going to binge it till Christmas. I thought it was a cute movie. I like it, I recommend it, and out of all the sequels that Netflix has given to some garbage out there, this one better get one because, again, I thought it was pretty good. I'm curious to know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Let me know any other Netflix series that you think I should cover, or movies, or any of that other stuff. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll send you to Dollyland.